What is up? How are you guys doing? Welcome to the city. Today, we're gonna just hang out. We're just gonna chill. Is my microphone on? And are things going? Bot is not on. Oh, let me deal with that situation. How are you guys doing? I do hope that you're having a fantastic day. We're gonna just chill and hang out. I don't know if I'll do much building today, but I might just show you guys a bunch of what we've done for the video. Maybe tell you the plans that I have. We're sitting in one of my apartment complexes that I've built. Right now we're looking out one of the apartments. Get on that, otherwise you're gonna be upset. What's up, Tiger? What's up, Blue Dot? It's you, Antonia. Am I supposed to know who you are? So here's my bedroom. Look, I even have a computer. Look at how I did this. Isn't this unbelievably creative? I put a picture of a light on the TV and put the TV upright, facing up. So the TV looks like a keyboard, doesn't it? Wasn't that? I can't believe I actually got that to work. It works so well. the keyboard, because from here it looks like, I mean, that's glitchy AF, but I mean, I can't really deal with that. I can't really deal with that at all. All of these, obviously, furniture doesn't exist in this game. Oh, hold on. Yeah, so obviously furniture doesn't exist in this game. So I had to get creative. There's the armoire. Here's the kitchen. These are the stovetop. This is the fridge, cupboards. This is the balcony to one of the apartment complexes. We'll look at the apartment complex as a whole in a second. I only have this one apartment done. I don't think I'm going to decorate all of them. I don't think my computer can handle that. But I do want to decorate at least one of each style of apartment. Here is the couch, and they're hanging out playing some sort of game. We got the bathroom. Yep, I've seen those as well. Lots of ghosty things up here. Tiger, you may not know this, but I used to go on ghost hunts, ghost adventures with my friends. We even designed tools to interact with ghosts, though we never found anything. This is the table. Here's the other bedroom. That's an office building that I'm building across the way. But this is an actual full-size apartment complex. Like, see all these? Each of these is a different apartment. Here's where the kitchen would go. Here's the bathroom. Here's the master bedroom in this apartment. Then each apartment also has a balcony. But yeah, again, each apartment is a different layout. Here we go. Here's another layout. Bathroom, living room, bedroom, kitchen, balcony. There are 7 layouts. Here's one that's similar to the other one, but a small bathroom and a large bedroom. Kind of a larger kitchen. This is another large kitchen, large bathroom. Again, similar layout. Not exactly the same, just similar. And last layout right here, again, kind of similar to the other ones with a lovely view. And then we have the stairway. We even have elevators. Look at this. I have elevators. Okay, well, it's not working. How do you like my elevator? You guys like my elevator? I think the elevator came out really good. the elevator came out. It doesn't move. There is no moving elevators in this game. There's literally, it's just an, if you look at it, it's just like this. This is what it is. I just have beams around it that make it appear like it's an elevator. These are TV screens. These are TV screens. Yeah, it only looks like an elevator, but it's not an elevator at all. Then we have the staircase. I'll just go up top. And then again, every floor is like that. Now let's go see by just how big this place is, shall we? Boom. All of them are apartments. The apartments, there's 7 layouts per floor, and there are 18 floors of apartments. Quick math, how many apartments is that? And then down here we have shops. Here's a store. Excuse me. Here's another store. This one is the elevator access, excuse me. Another store here. All the stores. Dang it! I have the hiccups. What do you guys think about the first apartment complex? Isn't that awesome? It's really cool, isn't it? It took me a while. You're not good at math? Well, okay, Tiger, this is a good time to do it. So, 7 times 18. Here, Tiger, what is 7 times 10? This is an easy one. This is an easy one. What is 7 times 10? Really quick, what is 7 times 10? 70. Now you have 70. That's your first number. What's 7 times 8? You probably know what 8 times 8 is. Like, you should have your 1 times 1, 2 times 2, 3 times 3, 4 times 4, just these memorized, right? So what is 8 times 8? 56. Close. Oh, you're saying what 7 times 8 is. Yeah, 7 times 8 is 56. So, add those together, and what do you have? Now add those two numbers together. You know that it only takes 30 to reach 100. For it, you know that 30 takes 100. Is 70 plus 30 is 100. So then, what do you have left? 126. Exactly. Yeah. Because 7 times 10 is 70, and then 8 times 8 is 64, but minus an 8. That is 56. Therefore, there's 126 apartments in that building. This is the rich person's apartment. There's only 20 apartments on this one. Bum, 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 bum. These are, this is a little tiny shopping mall. Oh, probably a good call. Sorry, you're too young to be here. You were banned, but Tiger is right. Unfortunately, you are too young to be which is very unfortunate because, you know, at least they were talking to us. But this is a little shopping mall. It only has 4 stores in it. Only 4 stores. And then we can go up. And this is like an office space. Well, there's a lot of offices here. It's unfortunate because, like, you know, I want the stream to have people join in and talk and hang out with us, but yeah, if they're too young to be, they're too young to be here, and we kind of have to. So, because I mean, I want more people to be here. I want as many people to be here and join the stream as possible every day. Okay, Tiger, you're gonna have to tell me which is your favorite apartment complex. I mean, favorite apartment. These ones you're gonna like. I'm sure you're gonna like these ones. You know your multiplication? You've been doing it since 3rd grade. You just didn't know how to calculate it. Well, but I mean, that's why I was telling you how. That's the really fast way to do it, is you separate them into their pieces and add them together. But knowing your multiplications, your squares all the way up to 15 are really good. So 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 3 is 9, 4 times 4 is 16. You know, knowing these all the way up to 15 really helps. You definitely want to know those. You want to have those memorized. All right, let's go get onto the top floor instead. These are the rich person's apartment. This is rich people's apartments here. Let's start off with... Actually, let's end on that one. That's not painted. What the frick is wrong with me? All right, now it's fixed. So let's start off with this layout. This is a pretty nice apartment. Again, very rich person. This is like a studio. Here we have a very large balcony. Very nice, very open. Very beautiful. And then we have the kitchen. We have living room space, whatever, a bunch of kind of space. And we have a bathroom down here. And then we have more studio space with a very large bedroom up top. Next layout is this place. This place has a bunch of rooms. We got a bathroom here. We got the kitchen with a really nice entranceway. We have a large bedroom here, lower bedroom. We have a living room area, a nice little balcony area, inner balcony. We can head out to the outer balcony. This layout is unique in the sense that it has 2 out balconies. So it has a bedroom balcony, a master bedroom balcony, and it has a living room balcony. Oh, Tiger, I hope that goes well for you. I'm sure you'll pass it all. So this is the living room balcony outside, followed by, if we go up here, we have a secondary large public multi-bathroom, a room there. Then we have a large master bedroom here with its own bathroom and its own balcony. Look at this. What a great balcony. And you can't even... And then the windows are made up in a way to make it private. And then one extra room right here. Small room. This has a lot of rooms to it, for sure. And then our next floor layout. This one is another kind of open design with a lot of rooms. We got bathroom. We got a living space, living room area, dining room area. I mean, you could mix and match too. This is the kitchen area. Here's the balcony. Very good balcony. Offset with the bedroom balconies. Then the other ones. Yeah, no, that's the whole point. Yeah, Tiger. Yeah, these ones are like rich. These apartments are like rich people. Like, these people are freaking stacked. The people that would live in these apartments are extremely rich. Like, these things are like millions of dollars to own. What's up, Jeff? No way no way anybody in the chat owning one of these apartments. I don't know about you guys. I probably would never own one of these types of apartments. They're way too high class, way too expensive. Heck, I have never lived in a house that is as big as this apartment that we're walking through. Master bedroom, bathroom in there. We have another large bathroom here. What's up, Pops? How are you doing? Another master bedroom with another bathroom. 2 master bedrooms with bathrooms in them. And then the final layout, probably my favorite layout, is this one. It's kind of like a really cozy layout. We got a bathroom over here on the right, a room, study. We have... Oh, crap, this one's not painted either. This is a living room situation. This would be where you would do your like TV and living room stuff, and then put a bathroom in there. We got this little Got this little balcony area, this inner balcony. I love this with the outer balcony overlooking the city. What's up, Omega? Then we have the kitchen, an extremely large kitchen. We then go upstairs. We have a room there and a room here. 2 rooms right up above that. Lovely balcony. We have a bathroom back here and another room there, and followed by the master bedroom. The master bedroom, which overlooks the city. What a drastic difference, right? Again, let's go look at the poor people apartments. The apartments that I would own. This is what the this is what the apartments would look like if what's up, Shamar? So this is something that would be more affordable for people like us, guys, right here. This is what you would see just in a general city apartment complex. A majority of buildings would look more like this one that we're in. So you see, you have the dining room, living room mixed, a small bathroom. You know, you got a couple of rooms that are decent size. I mean, they're pretty decent size rooms, for sure. And then a kitchen and a small little, maybe a little dining table here, you know, and a tiny little balcony that covers, that just is not that large. So you see the difference, but it's realistic. That's kind of the whole point. I really like these apartments over here, but I would never actually probably live in them. So guys, you guys like my apartment complexes I built? The funniest thing about it all is that both of these things are just backdrops. They're just not even, you know, part of the game. I put them in there because I wanted to have them as a backdrop on the city, so that when I look over the city, I don't have this big empty space behind all of them. So that is the idea. Do you guys like the apartments? And which is your favorite? You can like, we had the studio, which was the first one. I mean, it's hard to say which ones are the best ones. The rich one. You like the rich one? Do you have a specific rich one in mind? This one. This one. That's glitchy AF. And again, all floors are done. So we could go on to every single floor and it's the same layout. The poor one you just got here. Well, we're not talking about the one you can afford, just the one you would want. That's what I want to see. Like, I really like this kitchen. This kitchen is legit. This kitchen is freaking legit. I would love to have a kitchen like this. I really like this layout. But yeah, we can go on to every floor and it's the same. Like, if we go down a floor, I guess if we have to go up a floor since this is the bottom. Go up a floor, same thing, same exact room, same layout. The richest one, I think the most expensive one would be maybe this one. Well, no, because the master bedroom I don't have connected to that. Maybe this would be no. Hold on, how many master bedrooms are in here? There's one master bedroom, 2 master. So this one has 2 master bedrooms in it. And a very, very large kitchen area and a large seating area. So, and then a lower bathroom down here. I guess I should add, maybe this one should have, maybe I should go through and add another bathroom to the lower floor. Because there's 3 bathrooms on the top floor, one for each master bedroom. Well, no, I like that idea. Because, you know, shower only needs to be on the top floor. There is a staircase of the building in the middle of the building. Yes, in this case it is. Yeah. For this staircase, because rich people have really fancy staircases, like if I could put a chandelier down this, that's the idea. I don't have a chandelier, but maybe if I could do it, I would probably have a chandelier going pretty much down the entire thing, because that's what rich people have. Rich people's buildings are like super nice, or they have the elevator go right into the elevator stops at their apartment, and they're literally whole floors of their apartment. Crazy. Like, it's crazy to me. I've never even been one of those. Is there a servant's bedroom? Maybe, yeah, you could probably say that. You like these ones? I'll go through what these ones. I've only designed one. So I'm more comfortable with these apartments, honestly. I'm actually way more comfortable with these apartments because this is more what I'm used to. This is the kind of place I've grown up in. Way more about this size. You know, we got the bedroom here, kind of large. Guys, hold on. Let's take a moment. Sims. If Sims is lurking, I want him to see this because I think he'd appreciate it. I don't know who else can appreciate this, but I put a TV flipped upside down, put a picture of a light on it, put a screen in the back, and then from a distance it looks like a keyboard. Bro. You appreciate assertive. Yeah, Tiger, you haven't gotten this. Yeah, so that's kind of why I designed the thumbnail. Why it is, because I show people this city. If I try to show people this city who have never played Satisfactory before or know anything about it, they're like, oh, that's really cool. What did you do in it? Because they're just like, oh, that's just part of the game. Where you're at right now is just already part of the game that exists there naturally. And everything we're looking at right now, none of it is in the base game. Every last thing we're looking at, I placed. The ground, literally the ground that is being stood on, I placed there. Oh man. Okay, so we have the kitchen here. I've only put the furniture in one. And then this is one bedroom. We have the living room here. I'm actually very proud of this couch and of this TV. I'm actually very, very proud of this. And then we have the bathroom, which I actually like how it came out. And then we have this room still needs some work. I'm going to put a TV up on the wall there. And then I need to change all the paintings to be different things. And then, so we have other styles of apartments here too. So this opens up into the kitchen, living room, you know, small bathroom, and a larger master bedroom. This one opens up into a hallway and then comes out, and the kitchen is in the back, living room, bathroom, one bedroom. So most of these are one bedrooms because they're small. They're not meant to be big. These are more realistic in my mind of what a real apartment might look like. We have living room, kitchen, and every single one has a balcony, a small balcony. Not like the big one. Am I going to decorate? No, I can't. Again, this is a backdrop. So the only place that I'm going to go through and I'm going to decorate each apartment, each layout once. So this is the one time I'm going to decorate this layout. But there's 7 layouts per floor. So while this floor is done, if you look, not any of the other floors are done. It's 18 floors. 18 floors. I have troubles with lag issues with just the things that are already out. But imagine the problems that we'd run into if I 126 rooms exactly. Yep, Tiger did the math. It looks great from outside. The only way I would think about doing it is if I took blueprints of each room. Like, I can put all of this, for example, in one room. I can put the room together in the blueprint maker, save it as a blueprint, come in and just go boom, done. Right? That's the only way I'll think about doing it, is if I use the blueprint maker to make it. But there are a lot. I really like how the apartment complex came out. So this was another one. Again, I don't have any of them actually designed. Here's what it looked like empty. Then we have that one, which I just showed you. There's 7 layouts, and they're all cheap, because these are what you would see as a cheap rental option. Like, this is definitely the cheaper rental option. Literally opens into a wall. But I didn't want these apartments staring directly into these apartments, which I don't know how that works in real life, but I figured I would block off all the rich person's apartments from having to see the poor people. You know, just like real life. Another version here. And finally, this is probably one of my favorite layouts. I haven't gotten to do much with it. And then we see how much space there is left as well. I really like it. There's the then we have if you guys didn't see that, that's like one of my favorite bits. The elevator. So for the video, what I'm gonna edit the video to make it look like I'm actually using this elevator. So I'm gonna edit the video. I'm gonna walk in here. I'm gonna let it close. And then I'm going to edit it to make it look like we're going down. And then I'm going to have it open up on the lower floor, on the lowest floor. And then just edit it together. Like a lot, yeah, well, people don't really have a choice. It's the cheapest option, right? And then it'll open up down here. It'll open up right down here. And then I'll come out here, and then that's how I'll go and explore, because we can drive around too. This is the building I am currently working on. This is an office building, which should be much more simple to put together. This is the staircase in the center, and then these are the elevators. And then, yeah, so I can't make it work like an elevator. Technically, I can, probably with a zip line, but you would be using the zip line to go up and down in it would be functional, but it wouldn't be realistic, right? So I have to debate whether I want functionality or realism. So in that one, in that apartment over there, I obviously went for the realistic style and not for functionality. Obviously, I think that's pretty obvious. Isn't that cool though? Do you guys like this? This is one office space. I'm thinking we'll be doing offices on the outer edge of most of this. Just offices all around the outer edge, cubicles, and maybe entryway. On one side. We'll have to see how it works out. And this is the staircase. I'm not gonna jump down that way. Whee! All right. That's what I'm currently working on for the thing. I'm trying to go all out. I'm trying to make this the craziest flippin' build that anybody has ever even attempted in Satisfactory. Hold your horses. Why is this not completed? Why do I only have a couple of these there, but not all of them? That's weird. I'm just gonna do this side, because that's the only side I missed. How did I miss just one side? What? Redonkulous. I don't know how that happened. Okay. And then if you guys are not versed in this game at all, like all of this stuff I put there, and I mean all of it. Look at this. This is what the game looks like. This is what the game actually looks like. Conveyor belts everywhere, getting attacked. Something is attacking me. What is down there? Oh, yes, like the worst of the things, too. This is one of the most dangerous things to worry about. Especially the bigger versions. People get confused, because this is what the game really is for most of it. So when I go up here, it's just like, what? That's crazy. Because when you're up here for long enough, forget all about everything else when you're up here. Let me go grab a vehicular. Oh, there's a couple more buildings I want to show you guys. This one I designed, it's supposed to look kind of nifty. It's like a barn. I don't know what I was going for. I was just trying to design a cool looking building. I feel like it's like a barn feed shed or something. This is the bank. This is the bank here. We got a couple of bank offices on the side. You know, check in, check out on the thing with the tellers. Hold on, it's auto saving. Where's my money? There you go. There's where the tellers are. There's a couple of side offices for people to discuss, you know, opening accounts and whatnot. And then that's going to be the vault. I'm still trying to figure out a good way to do the vault door, though. The vault, this is what the vault looks like, really big. I'm trying to figure out how, maybe I'll make it smaller, but I don't know how to make the door openable, but also look impenetrable. You know, I don't know. We only have 2 door options, and neither of them really work. We have this kind of door, and then we have the big door. So the big door is a better one, but it's too big, right? Any case. Do I have a car here? Where is my car? Isn't that cool? Man. Let's go ride the train around the whole place once I find my car. I got a car. Where did I park it? I put it in a parking lot, but I can't remember which parking lot. Doo-doo-doo. Which parking lot did I put it in? You know, classic forgetting where you parked. Let me see really quick. No. No. That's not it. They all say they're driving. That can't be true. The tractor also driving. Where did I park that dang car, bro? Let me go down this way. Over here? What? Did I park it over here? I think I did. Oh, and I did park it over here because there's something else I want to show you. This place, I'm actually really proud of how it's coming out. Tiger, when you see this building, or anybody else, I don't think anybody else is here. But Tiger, since I know you're here, what does this building look like? Just on the surface, without a sign or anything. Does it give you a feeling like a specific kind of building that you would see? Ba, 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 ba. A gas station? No. How dare you? What's up, Roth? Car dealership? What about a food store? Like a food store of okay, well obviously nobody thought of a food store. I was thinking like a local food store. Like someplace smaller supermarket. But if you guys aren't thinking that, then maybe not. Anyways, one thing I am proud of, it's the lack of food. Probably. What do you guys think about my counter? Dude, isn't my counter design freaking amazing? I am so proud of my counter design. Isn't that like the most amazing counter design using things that are not designed to do this? Man, I even have the freaking thing. Is there a way to add aisles? Yeah, so I designed these aisles. Yep. So these are the aisle designs. I need to put them in a blueprint maker so I can just do boom, 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 set it up. But yeah, so I designed these as the aisle, as the shelves, and what they are is actually conveyor belts. But when you're looking at them from over here, they don't look like conveyor belts as much. Like, I even got this. And for items on them, can I add? We actually can. I have to do it in a crazy dumb way, but I can do it. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Why not? Bum, bum, bum. Let me go ahead and pop this out. I could put this outside the building too. Let's go ahead and put beams on them. Why not? Steel beams. And then I go like this. Oh man, I might actually have to delete part of it. Dang, I'm gonna have to delete that one too. Come on, let me snap. Is that the right way? Oh, that's the wrong way! Oh! The top one's going the correct way. Why doesn't it want to snap? Why don't you want to snap? Bum, 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 bum. It should snap to this. I need to get it to snap to this. How are you doing, Bumble? Dang it. Okay, so getting the items on them is going to be a little bit complicated and annoying. Hold on, can I start it from this way? Why can't I attach this? Wait, why am I just not able to attach this as well? I should totally be able to attach this right now, but I can't attach anything to it. Why is that? Okay. So if this is the case, then I guess what I'll have to do is during the design of it, I do this. When I designed it, dang. Bruh. Oh, it works on this side. Whatever, there we go. Man. I get that up on top. I'd have to recolor them. All right, there we go. So they'll be on both sides. Is what is what? See you later, Omega. What just happened there? Did anybody else notice that? I don't know if you guys realize what something very wrong just happened there. Can you guys tell me what just happened there? Because what I just witnessed is not possible. And probably explains why I couldn't connect anything over here. I mean, that's gotta explain why I couldn't connect something over there. The game thinks these two are connected somehow? How does that work? And how can I use that to my advantage? Actually, I think you could use that to your advantage. The game thinks that these two are connected. They're not. I don't know how that works. So whatever I put on the lower one gets fed onto the top one, even though they're clearly not connected at all. There's no way to transfer them up top. That's so weird. I have no idea what's going on. Like, we can look right here and boom, they're not connected. They're literally both go to dead ends. It's so strange. Is it a bug? I guess. Let me go ahead and paint this. I don't know what color I was using. There we go. This looks like a 4, 5. All right, this one is the art of Kynk. I would consider this art. Oh, you see my fridge units. These are windows. They don't open, but it really does look like you know, a little bit tall. They're a little on the tall side, but there's really no... Well, I guess now that I think about it, I can make them shorter. By burying the windows lower in the ground, I could make them actually shorter. But then then the glass would be against the ground. So is it better to just have larger ones? Because like this little lip would be underground, and then the lowest I'd be able to do, say I wanted to just do that anyways, but the lowest that would still be the minimum height I would have to go, because or I'd have to cover it up with like beams or something. So maybe if I cover, what would it look like if I covered the bottom? Well, I think that could work. Yeah, I think if I did that if I lowered the windows and then I put the beam there, and then I made the beam a different color, like black. Black actually probably works. Maybe that's a bit too dark, but you get the idea. It would probably work. I think that would work. I think they're too tall. I think they're too tall. They look like a giant, or I look like a child. Mommy, can I get more from the stop? Are there any items that look like food? There's only 3 food objects. Yeah. So, not not too good on those. There's bacon agaric. There are berries, and then there are oh, alien protein look like packaged food. I didn't even think about that. Alien proteins look like packaged food. Let me go over there really quick. Let me go over to that part. I got that right here on. It does. Alien proteins look like packaged food. Man, there's no parking in this area. Perfect. Like a glove. Alien, look at that. Peppers, proper proteins. So it actually looks like food. It literally looks like packaged meat. I could probably get away with a lot of things that kind of look like food. I mean, we could probably just look at things that look like food. Like, yeah, I mean, you could kind of do that. I actually have designed a gas station. So I have designed a store and put things on the shelves, though I think it'd be better if I did that. Roth, did I show you this? Did I show you this? This is building. You're seeing sausage out of that sign. This is an apartment complex I made. Let me go actually up and out. I'm not gonna take the stairs. Takes too long. Seeing a sausage. I think Roth might appreciate my design and my so there are 126 apartments, 7 layouts on this apartment complex. I've only put designs on one of them. That's my apartment here. Even have a kitchen. I mean, not obviously they're all building I-beams and steel beams and things like that. They're just concrete pillars and stuff. These are all just the TV screens, and then I made a little couch here out of a TV screen and steel beams, you know. My toilet is out of steel beams. We have this. What I wanted to show you is I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud of it. Look at my little desk I made. Right? Okay, so the chair is made out of 2 steel beams, and then the desk is made out of steel beam and a TV flipped upright. Can save anything as a blueprint? Pretty much. Yeah. I'll go into the blueprint and show you what you can do. Like, I could save this whole room layout as a blueprint. And so if I was planning on decorating every apartment, then that's what I would do. But I don't think my computer can handle that. So I don't really want to go through that because I don't want to make. I would rather just decorate one of each layout and then treat that as every floor rather than doing every floor. Now, granted, from an outside perspective, it would look better. Like if you're looking at it from the outside, it looks way better when it has items in it. Like that looks from outside. That appears to be a real apartment, right? From a distance, you could be convinced that is a real apartment. If the graphics are right. But obviously none of the other ones are done, but there's 18 floors. 7 layouts, 18 floors. So A lot of designing to do and a lot, but this is what I was super proud of. Look at that. That's not a keyboard. That's a picture of a light that's upside down. I'm so proud of that, bro. I'm so proud of that because I wanted to make it look like a computer, and I was like, how do I make something, because there's nothing small. You don't really get options to build in small things. So like I was like, how do I get something to sit on top of a table? And then I figured out a way to flip a TV upwards, which I only just found out how to do. I didn't know I could do it. It's by putting a beam on its side. The TV will snap with the face up on it. So I was like, bro. And then I managed to do this floodlight. I was so proud of this. And then yeah, so you can see all the different products in the game. You said you wanted to see what like food things there are. When we're coming to food stuff, I don't know if the bacon agaric is in here. So we have the alien protein. These are just the pictures of everything in the game. What am I thinking of? Is it equipment? Yes. So we have barrel nuts. Berries, I don't remember what they're called. And bacon agaric. Medicinal inhalers. I have no idea what those are. And then I was thinking about designing stores around all these other items. Like this is a hazmat suit, right? So I was thinking about trying to do something around paint cans. What's up, Kingston? Hey, Sim, is your dad watching, Kingston? Because bro, there's a bunch of things I want to show Sims in this. Paleberry or something. Yeah, I don't remember what they're called. And they might be a paleberry, right? And then we're overlooking my city here. I love this balcony view. It's not my favorite balcony view. My favorite balcony view is actually in the rich people's apartments. So, Roth, you saw those apartments. Now you want to see what the rich people get? Like, this is a rich person's apartment right here. Let me come in through the front door. This is the rich people's apartment. You know, they got all these extra bathrooms and rooms and this wonderful view. And then they have this, like, epic balcony. This is one of my favorite layouts. Oh, it saves. Every autosave, as long as it's not freezing the other way, I'm good. Every autosave makes it freeze a little bit. I like the rich people's apartments. Then we have another layout here. Bunch of rooms. Hold on, let me get to my favorite view though. My favorite view was in this apartment. Like there, bro. Look at that. Man, what a view. What a view. I love it. I love it. Seeing that view from this window perspective. My favorite view out of all the windows. Just like where you're just sitting here. And if you get outside close, it's not as great of a view because you can see more of the lower area. And there's not too much outside. My file is probably massive. Well, I'm not using the things that use a lot of... I'm not using... All the stuff is just the basic building material. So none of it is doing the things that really take up a lot. So I think I could probably build a lot more buildings and still be fine. Because, like, all my conveyor belts and things like that take a lot more, they're all done. I don't need any more. That's an entire city. I built all of this. Yeah, I built everything. Yeah, all this and all these buildings do things. Look, this is the iron bar. This produces iron bars for me. This is my iron bar place. Here's output. I need to put signs. And then these iron bars are fed into shatter rebars, which I have stacks of those. I have literally every recipe being made at infinitum. Here we have, this is the iron district, so we have like, this is where iron ingots are created. If we look in here, iron ingots, it's all fed in. It's all fed in through the floor. So if we go down through the floor here, we see that that it's being fed. I think this is it. Yeah, I got a miner Mark III here on some iron ore that's feeding off ore that way and feeding up the other ore up here. It looks like I could actually speed up the process if I needed to, which I don't. And this goes to show that I literally the entire floor, everything you see above this, I put there. All this concrete I put there. It was a long process, and then a very long process. I laid all these conveyor belts. I did all this work, and these conveyor belts. I'll show you. I'll go through some hypertubes so you can see a lot of it at once, because it's kind of hard to see with all these trees. Because this is a dangerous area. This part of the map where we're at right now, which is literally all this blue water you see. Every inch of it is covered up in concrete of this entire area. See all this blue water and all of it's covered up. It's all the bog, and it's all covered in concrete. That's like, 10 meters over the thing. I will eventually put supports down there if I really want to, just to make it look like it. And I loved the idea of building the city over this bog, because then it makes it feel like the city has polluted this lower area, and it became this fungal place where there's hostile creatures and things, because there is, as we saw. I get freaking attacked down there. The most dangerous it crashed. The most dangerous freaking creature in the game can spawn down there, and man, very dangerous. It's one of the spiders, but it's really big, and it's one of them spews radiation, the other one just spews toxic gas, and they're fast, and they hurt, and they're mean. And I called their mothers, and their mothers didn't do anything. No, but they're very dangerous. Very, very dangerous creatures. Probably the most dangerous in the game, at least to me. They have taken me out multiple times, because one is guarding uranium deposits. So I'll go show you guys my uranium area. I have a whole area that's radioactive, and all of this I have designed to be net free of pollution. So when you're dealing with nuclear power, and you can deal with uranium waste from your nuclear reactors by the only way to deal with it is by converting it into something else, which is plutonium. And then you can't delete any waste material. You can't delete it, you can't sink it, you can't get rid of it. It just piles up if you can't craft it into something else. But there is a point where you can. If you turn it into plutonium cells, you can sink those. So you could use them to generate more power and get more bang per cell for your nuclear power. But what I do instead is I just use uranium and then turn the plutonium into I just convert the plutonium into something that I can sink. All right, so let's go ahead and drive through the city really quick. I'll show you this. This is the very first building I built. Great driving! He just got his license. This is the very first factory I built. This is why I built this here. It was for the aluminum. which I have, and I have the entire world covered in radar towers. These are all radar towers I put out. They're all over the world, so I've pretty much cleared out the whole map. We're gonna actually go along the road around the entire world, and really quick here too. I say really quick, but it takes a little bit longer than that. These are all the resources on the planet. So right where we're at, and because we can see these resources because of the radar towers. So the whole reason I started building here was for these bauxites right here. These bauxites, these are what I needed. And to turn these into aluminum. This is what started out this part of the city. Let me go grab my vehicular and we'll drive. Ah! It almost ran me over. And so again, each one of these buildings are different buildings. You know, these all produce different things. I even have stoplights. I mean, they're hazards right now because how the game works is these are for trains, and they require being on tracks to work properly. I can glitch it to make them say green or red, but if I save, leave the game, and come back on, or it crashes or something, they'll all respawn in as hazards. So when I go to do the recording, I have to replace all the stoplights, then replace them again, then make a separate save, just so I can come back to that save over and over to record from. So that I don't have to replace it every time, unless I can figure out another way to do it. Where am I going? I wanted to show you the gas station. I want to show you the gas station, and we'll go to the radiation. I'm particularly proud of the gas station. The gas station's one of my favorite bits. It's right here. It's pure. Isn't this gas station amazing? Come on. This gas station is one of my favorite parts. I'm gonna go ahead and park up and watch. I actually get gas. See, how my gas just filled up to 100. You actually do get gas from that. And then we have the gas store. And then this is what I was trying to show earlier. I built a counter. This is very early on in my exploratory building of trying to build something that looks kind of realistic. Obviously, in gas stations they don't sell gas but I just was trying to fill it up with something. And then I even went so far as to put all the ads in the window, which they all just say the default thing right now, but I'm gonna put ads in all these, much like the ads, like, see there, the billboard above the copper district. All right, let's go over to let me go and park this dude. We're gonna park right up in here in this parking lot. How long I've been working on? Hundreds of hours. We're at 420 hours. Probably about 320 hours are actual work on it. About 100 hours are just AFK hours, just letting it run to get materials. I don't let it run anymore to just get materials because I don't need materials. I literally have everything. You know, if we even go over here really quick and check that, look, I got a thing here. I have everything. Everything I could need, even from this. And then I have like 35, 40 tickets just sitting inside the other thing. I've bought everything from the awesome shop except for like the super expensive things. Alright, let me go and show you guys the nuclear power situation I have. I'm very happy about that. We'll use hypertubes to get there. This is the main train. This is the main space elevator station. And whatever gets fed into this at the top right. Oh, actually, when we're over there, I can show you guys how things will get fed in. Ooh, Oh, maybe I can do it in a fun way. Oh, that could be fun. Let's see if I can do it on stream. I can automate a truck to deliver that 1,000 nuclear pasta. Because it should be done. I should have 1,000 nuclear pasta that can be delivered to it right now. So this is what it looks like underneath here. And we're going into the radioactive area. This is all radioactive. This is my uranium deposit area. It's very messy. It could be better. But this is where I design uranium stuff, where nuclear, sulfur stuff is created over there. We have plutonium pellets being made here. Man, it's laggy over here, bro. What do we have going here? We got non-fissile uranium made here. These are where the nuke obelisks are made because they're radioactive. They require radioactive material. Then we have a couple of particle accelerators. The nuclear pasta is made with this particle accelerator here. I really love how I designed these buildings around them. I think the buildings came out so good. Nuclear pasta, how much should we have? We do not have enough. Okay, so when it reaches when this spot gets full, that'll be 1,000 nuclear pasta. That was your sis. Massive L for who? I have no massive L's. That was whoever said that wasn't actually thinking about what they were saying before they said it, because it's not even a massive L. It just shows you don't even know what you're talking about. Anywho, Roth, if you're still watching, bro, I don't know if Roth's still here. He might have had to go do something. This bank, I am happy about this bank. Oh, yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter who said it. Whoever said it should be aware that they show their lack of knowledge about the game with that. That's all. No. I like how this bank came out. It's very bank-like. Let's go. The blueprints I needed to show Roth. I don't think I got a chance to show him that. The blueprints. This is Blueprint Station. Driving a vehicular IRL. Dude. How dare you type and drive at the same time? Jeez. You should clearly only be typing. No, go do your thing. Bruh, go do your thing. My bad. The blueprint, this is my blueprint maker, and the blueprints work very well, Roth, for sure. So this was so required for my lamp posts, because the lamp post is actually, my lamp posts are built out of a bunch of different pieces. We have metal beam connector, painted beam, other painted beam, to a power pole that is sitting on top of a street lamp. So the blueprint designer in this game is unbelievably helpful. Because look at this. This is just a normal street lamp. So when we go to look at the design of every street lamp on the entire hold on, it's auto saving. We are now gonna go to the let's go to the train station and hitch a ride out of here to go around the entire planet, the entire world on the train. On a train ride to nowhere. And we'll use our hypertube system to get to the train station. instead of walking there, we just have the space elevator has points of exit to different parts of the city. So this is the Nobelisk, which goes towards the coast. That's Nobelisk production. The one we went through earlier over there, that's uranium production. And then where we're going right here is to the train station. And the train station has hypertubes that take you to other parts of the world. So there's only one other hypertube, and it's a hypertube that goes from the train station here all the way to Sand City. Oh my word, the train is here! No way! The most perfect timing ever. I thought we were gonna have to wait. Bro. Literally the most perfect timing that we could have ever had. And there's the train. Let's go ahead and we're gonna just ride the train all the way around the entire world, right back to where we are. And okay, we're heading out of the city of home. It looks really good, doesn't it? It looks really good. I love it. Empty spaces still need to be filled up to be really good. Now we're just going to sit here and go along the road, because the road does extend around literally the entire world, the entire map. We're moving up on Sand City now. And I even started getting, if you look underneath all the road, you can see that it even has supports. Not at all of it. That's the last part I need to add to the freeway. Well, that and signs. I am going to put signs along it, you know, speed limit signs. Speed limit signs and markers on how far away places are. This is Sand City Terminal. Leads us to Sand City. This is the first place I started at. This is where all my original factories were made. Is in this place. Excuse me. You can see all these things I've taken over. Get rid of the resources. Alright. Out of Sand City Terminal. And again, this is where I first started, so this is where all my original... There's a lot of things being made. A lot of the recipes are made here. And then I redid the recipes over in Home City. But Home City has every recipe. Every single recipe in the entire game, Home City has being produced. Everything that can be produced is being produced in Home. Okay, now the road. Hey, thanks so much for stopping by, Chaden. I hope you're having a good day. I hope everything is good, Random. You'll keep the stream open. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Chaden. I really love this. This road took a while to put together and make it come out even, because there are no curves like this in the game. So I had to design the curves. And man, it looks really great. It looks super fantastic. I love it. I actually turned the train around to see what it would look like going the other direction. And I didn't like how it looked along the you know, how it looked as you're traveling, because right now it's beautiful. But going the other way, it wasn't as beautiful as we were just looking in front of us. So, yeah, man, it's really gorgeous, isn't it? I like it. So all of these lamps I did with every single one of these lamps I did with the blueprint designer. Every single one of them. Bum, bum, bum. No. Man, it looks great. This one's looking at the mountain. Having this road changes the experience of this game a lot. Having the big, large city with all the concrete foundation and then having this freeway around the world really does change the experience in the game. It makes it just feel much safer. Because being out where we are, traveling, you don't want to actually travel that far away from where you started, because if you do, it puts you at a really poor position in this game. You can lose all the things that you're carrying on you, and it could take a while to get it back. So you definitely want to lose as little as possible. So having some sort of so you don't, like, for me personally, I didn't look anywhere around outside of my spawn area, the desert, until I moved here. And then I didn't actually see any of this other spot at all. Not until I built the road. The road is literally the only reason why I went out anywhere else. And then I've seen all this outside road, and it was sometimes very dangerous to build this road. Sometimes very dangerous, lots of enemies. I mean, the buildings you see, like that building down there that we passed, and there's enemies that spawn in it. There's enemies that also spawn right here. See that? Enemies right there. I need to put a building there. Just to keep them in there. Then we have right here, we're going to Blue Lagoon. And then, you know, enemies can spawn on this. It can be dangerous. It's a dangerous place, but it looks fantastic, doesn't it? Even on low graphics settings, it still looks pretty good. I can't run it on too high of graphics settings. The game, it takes up too much. But yeah, then we go down here into Blue Lagoon Station. Here's Blue Lagoon Station. Nothing to, it's purely a, what's it called? A tourist location. Blue Lagoon, because down there is beautiful. Pick you up there. It's really great. And I plan on trying to make that place look really great. And then Blue Lagoon is down there. Hold on. No! No! Okay, whatever. I'll build a train and we'll continue. Look at that. That's Blue Lagoon down there. And we got a lovely view of the place from here as well. I was thinking about doing like a road off of this for like just a viewing place. Just like a general viewing area. But it's really beautiful down there. And it's beautiful from pretty much all angles. I've said this a lot. When I was building the road, when I was building the road, I was building it straight up this way. And the road was gonna just go straight over top of it. Like this. See this? I was coming up this way and I was gonna build straight forward here. And just go straight across right up into that hill area, where it already goes. But then I saw this, I'm like, that's really beautiful. I don't want to actually I don't want to cover that up. I want to keep it. So what I decided to do was make it a much more complicated build and made it curve down across that water, up and around there, and then curve up the hill. Happy early birthday there, Kingston. And I'm glad I did, because it provides a great place to have a train station, because, you know, if we look, there's only 3, and we have Sand City Terminal, We have the main city. We have, what is it? I can't train Home Central, and then we have Blue Lagoon Station. I think I need to put another station somewhere over up here, and then maybe one in this area. We'll see. But if I do one in this area, I'll probably have the train come off of the road and go into a station and then come back up onto the road. Because in that area, there's not much area to go left and right. We could go down, but I think that'll just mar up how the beautifulness of the surrounding area. So I think what I'd rather do is divert the train, pull the train like underneath and then off to the side, and then have it park in a train station, and then there. What does lagoon mean? I don't know the direct definition, but a pit, a large body of water that is generally surrounded by cliffs. That is my understanding, but I would suggest Googling it because I don't know the direct definition of it. Maybe I'm wrong. That is my understanding because I've never looked it up. Let's look it up. Tell you what, let's do this. Let's look it up. What is a lagoon definition? Okay, so we have a stretch of salt water separated from the sea by a low sandbank or coral reef. A small freshwater lake near a larger lake or river. Yeah, okay, it works by that definition because there's a larger river next to it. So by the second definition, it does work. The first definition, I don't think it works. I don't think it works because I don't think it has to do with salt water there. Night. I have this random explorer out here that I need to get rid of. Let me go grab a train. Actually, first off, before we go to the train, this is the area that most people start off on. In fact, I had like 2 worlds that I made starting from this area where we're just about to be. This is an area probably a lot of people recognize. This is, oh man, coming through this area on this playthrough has given me a whole different perspective on this game, because this is where I spent so much time in this area right here. This area. I had my space elevator here. I had all my creations. There's my limestone where I would always have. I mean, everybody does. Copper's right there. Iron, limestone, more iron. And then I would be designing a factory in this area. And we did it several times. I made several different iterations of different things to get oil here for the first time. I brought in oil from all the way up over there and then just over top of everything in big oil pipes, and then dragged them all the way down here and did the stuff up there. But nope, not this time. Now this time everything is done in a nice organized fashion. I actually got through it way faster, and everything looks so much better. You need to find the percents. And so it just, how are you doing, Nanya? So it just says, it's a whole different experience. Oh, I'm too late. I was gonna ride that guy. It's okay, let me build a train really quick. And we're gonna just take the train. Come on, train. Other way. Thank you. I'm gonna go to home station. Track and setup. Yeah, so this is the freeway. These are where cars... These are 2-lane freeways. I know it kind of looks like 3-lane freeways because of with that thing, but it is a 2-lane freeway. The Explorers can comfortably fit on one square, but the trucks pretty much are the exact size of one square, maybe a tiny bit smaller, so they don't fit very comfortably on one square. So I give them 1.5 per lane, just to give enough breathing room, because in real life cars are pretty significantly smaller than there, so that you're not like barely fitting in the lane. We're heading back to Home Central, continuing the freeway ride that we took earlier. I'm excited what it looks like from this perspective, because we're going to be able to see the skyscrapers. All right. Oh, you saw the truck drive by? Classic truck. I just got out of my train. Yep, there's Home City. It's not done yet. No, ignore this big empty area. Nothing's built over here. It's all built over there. I gotta actually pick up the train before the other one comes through. Can I pick it up? No. There we go. All right. So this is a city. And everything's built in it. We just went through a guided tour of it. I just finished these apartment complexes. You got the poor people's apartments and the rich people's apartments. The office building is what I'm currently working on. And those are just backdrops. Those don't even matter. They're just backdrops. Literally, the buildings are being made just as a backdrop to other buildings. Just so that there's something that covers up a bunch of space. Like this parking garage I built. It looks like a real parking garage. I'm very proud of it. The road, that's the Freedom Freeway heading outside. And then again, all of these buildings produce something. Like this is the assembly director systems. We need 4,000 of these. It's making them very slowly. This is the slowest thing. Look, we don't have that many yet. But yeah, so a truck can pick it up from here. And I can have a truck automated pick it up from there and then deliver them to the space elevator via this truck port. So they'll deliver them to here, and then it'll put it directly into the space elevator in one swift go. Oh, my nose. Let's go to Sand City. So this is an unfair representation of what this game is. People that have never played this game, they see this area, and I've been noticing it more and more. This is what the game looks like. What we're seeing underneath here, this is what the game looks like for most people. That's what it looks like for most people that play this game right there. That's what it just looks like everywhere. And then you can just see how much stuff there is. There's so much. All of these conveyor belts that go in every direction, feeding all these different buildings, crafting all these different things. This is people can have what I notice if I go to look at Satisfactory builds, people's builds mainly consist on how efficiently they have things designed in a futuristic pattern that makes it the most efficient it can be. I wasn't going for that. I was going for pure aesthetics. I wanted to make it look like a modern city, and I think I have done very well at achieving that goal. We're heading through my hypertube system. This is how I originally got between Sand City and Home City. This is my my main tube. This is over here is where I started at, where we started this playthrough at. You see, now we come over here, City of Home, and that leads us there. This is like our supercomputer factory. This is a Sand City Fuel Depot. This is where I started and where my hub was. Not where the hub is now. The hub now is home I built. That's actually a whole other amazing build on its own. I just love how that place came out. That came out. The house came out so good. There's me offline. Yeah, this is where it all started. All these buildings. So, what I went for this time around, and what me and Sims are doing in our playthrough, is we're going for a very modular design. Notice how none of these buildings are connected to each other. You know, none of, like, in the city we just saw, you have all these buildings, but they're all connected to each other underground. And you know, and if you really wanted to, you could actually organize that underground in the city. Like if I wanted to, I could eventually go through and build these tunnels underground to really and then just feed all the conveyor belts really organized neatly through the tunnels. But that's not what I did this time, because I was more concerned about just getting it working. But maybe that's something I do in the future. We have here all these buildings. These are all, none of them are connected. Like that's concrete. This is biomass. That's iron plates. We have iron bars and screws, and then like just general manufacture. And then out over there, I have a beacon set up just to get to get all of the coupons. That's what they're called. I was trying to think of the name. So in this game, there are these coupons, and then you can use these coupons to buy new styles of things and stuff like that, new items to craft with. So my idea to get all of those was to make the most valuable thing in terms of materials to sell at an early stage, and that's beacons. I have since stripped this place of some necessary components to make it function better, but notice that I'm still getting 14,000 of this per minute, and I'm collecting coupons. This beacon farm I made here was worth it. 100. I did all the mathematics. I gauged it out literally perfectly to produce a lot per second. And I don't need this anymore, because now I can put in thermonuclear rockets, which each thermonuclear rocket, or maybe it's not thermo, it's just thermo rocket maybe. Each thermo rocket by themselves, see, it says 14,000. One rocket does 740,000, and I have those that I don't need them for anything else. They're actually that item, the rocket, is on the top right of the screen, the one that says 1,000 out of 1,000, right here. Oh, this one right here. This is what the rockets are. So I've already made 1,000 of them. Radioactive, well, yeah, there are radioactive things, but no, not that one. But there are radioactive things, and that's a good thing that we were talking about, what I was talking about earlier, is that this awesome sink, one thing you can't do, something you can't do is you can't sink something inside the sink if it is radioactive generally. The only thing you can't, so uranium waste you can't delete, and you only can convert it. Plutonium waste you can't delete and you can't convert. So what I did to make it a net neutral clean energy that I can use infinitely without having to store radioactive material is I just converted the waste into plutonium cells, and then I'd use those plutonium cells to you can sink the plutonium cells, so you can actually just delete. You have a way to get rid of the plutonium cells, so that you do not stack. You have a way to get rid of the uranium waste essentially. So it's essentially free and clean energy infinitely. It's pretty awesome for the game. There's also drones. I don't use much. I didn't show you guys my drones, and you guys glimpsed very little at my train station. Oh, we could drive. You know what? Let's go drive along the freeway. That sounds like fun. Let me grab a car and we'll just drive along the freeway. Do I need gas? I have 173. No good. So I switched off of my hover pack because a hover pack, you need these power poles to be next to. And notice that it works fine in my city because power is everywhere in my city. But out here, power's nowhere. So I have to use a jetpack. This place is not designed yet. I haven't really had time to do it. I've been putting so much time into trying to make this a good build so that I can make a video out of it. I hope that people like the video. I'm trying to go above and beyond on this to make it just the most epic build that anybody has seen in Satisfactory. And then probably not play Satisfactory for a while. I have other content that I would like to start making, but I've been putting a lot of time into doing this. Let me go ahead and pop this out. I need to put gas in it. Hold on. What's up, cats? All right. So again, this is a 2-lane freeway, but I don't have it set up. Also, explorers are not meant to drive on this very well, at all. They're not designed to be roads. This material, the asphalt material, is not designed to be long-range roads. I can tell you that. I don't think anybody. Again, I've never seen anybody design. I haven't necessarily went searching as hard as I could, for it, but I've searched it up a few times, and every single biggest build, craziest build of Satisfactory I've seen, nobody comes close to this. What I'm doing here, nobody's even attempted to go anywhere close to this. It's all about how efficiently designed they make it. They make huge builds with thousands reactors and things like that, but that's not really what I was going for in this at all. I was going just for a very modern, realistic feeling to the game, like just a modern game style feeling, and I think it came out really well. It's not done yet, obviously. Work needs to be done, but it still has come out pretty dang good. Bum 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 bo doo 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 doo. It looks better when I can have the settings set up high, but I can't stream it on high settings. I maybe if I like turned my camera off, but it's just really laggy. Okay, where did I park? I parked in here. Let me grab my other car. Autosave. I should separate the autosaves a little bit more. And I'm going to get rid of this one, and we're going to go ahead and take this one. It's so funny. I designed this, and I designed every road and every part of the city. But even I have this natural feeling to just stay on the roads, right? We don't need to. Like, there's nothing that says we can't just drive right over top of this, because it's all arbitrary. I put it here, you know. Nobody's gonna get in the way. There are no other people. But there's this natural wanting to stay on the roads, to follow the rules of the road, just naturally. You know, even though it's not necessary. Excuse you. Jeez, man, traffic, I tell you. Let's go. I never showed you guys my my house. So this is the hub. I mean, some of you have seen it. This is my hub. I need to design outside a little bit more. Home sweet home. Nice little balcony part. Pop up on in here. In fact, actually, hold on. Let me switch this up. I'm gonna change this. Asphalt looks like carpet when it's inside a building like this. Bum bum bum. Dee, dee, dee. I should put furniture in this house now that I have designed ways to do it. Rude? Excuse me. Excuse me. Do you have a reason to be here? Off my property, sir. That's right. That's right. You better keep on driving. Yeah, I told him. But yeah, so this is the hub. This is where you start the game. Like this is crazy different because you can't even see the main structure that would normally be a part of it. Can I do hover pack here? Yes. Okay, so this is, I built around this thing which goes off into space. And then what I did is I just built around it. This is the bedroom area, which is already default in there. And then this is the crafting area where you have to send stuff off into space. And then we have, even on the back part, we have the biomass reactors. These are what you start your power your base with for the first time. I need to put in a little edge there to block that off. And there's so many more plans. There's still so many more things I can do. For example, let's go out over here. On our left here we have the iron district. On our right is the steel district. Guys, we got to go 35 kph. That is the speed limit here. Goes 90. What was I going to show you? I was going to show you guys something over here. This is crystal. Oh, okay, I remember I was going to show you. So, these are this is the blueprint factory on our right. But over here, over yonder, I'm just not even paying attention to any of it. Up here on my left, I'm actually going to put a university. it's going to be four-piece university, like four separate buildings that'll be on the four corners, and then the centers will be open for pathways, maybe grass, and maybe one road. Yeah, it's gonna be really cool. I can picture it. And then it'll cover up a lot of space, and then all I have to build is classrooms, which will be super easy. Really, I've been trying to think of builds that are relatively quick. Like, you might not think of it, but those apartments are not that hard. Were not that hard to build, because all I needed to do was design and on one of them I needed to design 4 apartments and then duplicate those apartments a bunch of times, which is just super easy to do. And then in the other one, on the cheap apartment complex, all I had to do was design the first floor, and then what I did is I just built the walls. I just built the walls straight up, all 18 floors in one go, and then I went through each floor and then built all the floors. Just floor. And then that was really fast. It was really fast because I could build them. I could build entire floors that crossed pretty much the entire thing in just one swift go. The office complex was originally going to be easier to do, but I'm thinking about it, is that I am going to have to design almost each floor separately. Each floor almost needs a separate design depending on what the office is there for. So I'm going to have to probably spend a little bit of time thinking about how to do the inside. I am obviously not going to spend so much time on it that it takes up, because it's just a backdrop. It literally is just a backdrop. It doesn't need it. So what I was thinking of I would do for the video is I would do a couple of different styles. First, I would just do a show-off video, but I also wanted to do this a day in the life of this character. You know, where I would just go through, I would do like some voice acting myself, and then he would just wake up and wonder like where everybody is or something from his apartment, and then he would still go to work because everything in the city is automated, but he would still go do his job because he doesn't know what else to do, and nothing seems wrong. He just doesn't notice anything's different. He just, you know, the only thing is that there's nobody here. You know, what does he do? Last man in Satisfactory. I don't know. I haven't really thought too much on the story of it, but yeah, it's more I still thought that there would be different ways to do this, and I still like how it came out. Again, nobody's even done anything like this, so look how big and empty it is. Oh. This feels funny. Driving inside here, that's really funny because it feels like I shouldn't do this. But again, it's arbitrary. I'm the one who put this. I built this. Who's to say I can't drive in it? This shows you just how much work there still can be done. I don't know what we're putting out here. I have no idea what we're going to put out here. But this is all beachfront property. I could even do a dock. I was thinking about putting a dock out here and actually building a very large ship like the Titanic or something. I could do it. I don't see why not. Like, in my mind, I think I have enough knowledge of building, and there is equivalent enough building mechanics in this game to build something like the Titanic. Visually, maybe not all the inner workings of it, but just like on the outside, mainly. I mean, I guess the inside for a lot of it, but that'd just be a lot of work that I don't know if I'd want to do. Like, if the idea is I want to kind of go all out for the first video of this, and I don't want to do like any of this outside stuff. All what we're driving over here, none of this is going to be done. Not for the first video, because it's just, this would take hundreds of hours of my work to fill in this area and make it look good. Hundreds of hours, I don't think it's necessarily worth it. What I am doing is I want to make this area feel like a real city, look like a real city, make a video of it, and if the video does well, like if there's like, you know, it gets 1 million views and it's the first video on this channel to get 1 million views, I will want to put another 100 hours, 200 hours into the design of the other thing. But if it gets 10 views, which it probably will only get like 10 views, then pretty much all of it was wasted, because, you know, it's not exactly growing the channel. It's not exactly, I find it kind of fun, but the only reason I could do this, put this much work into it, because I saw a productive value to come from it, right? And that's the video. That's the video I'll make, showing this place off, and hopefully people really enjoy that video. Because otherwise, to me, this is a completely pointless endeavor. There's no reason for me to put this much work into something without it being that. My mouse just died. Fantastic. Dang it. Hold on. All right. You want to help build? Well, I don't think I can let you help build this, but I did have an idea that would be really cool, is if I made a separate file, like once I get this to a position where the city is kind of in a spot where I want it, what I would do is I'd make a separate file, and then what you guys could do, and I thought this would be really cool, is you start over from the beginning somewhere else, and you build like your own little city, and then so we have several cities, right? Like if, like, say one of you guys started up in here, and then you have this whole area with all these resources completely available to you that I don't ever plan on using. You know, look at all that. You have everything you need up there. Everything, literally everything you could possibly need, you have. Okay, maybe not oil. You could probably get oil from up here or something. So, and then this could be the city build. Like, you could have a city up there. Another person could design a city right down here, which is another very large build. And then then this is where my city is, right here. Another city right here. I have sand. I have the sand place, which is the largest area. This whole area could be turned into a city. I obviously didn't do that. That is the scale up from me. that will take not hundreds but thousands and thousands of hours if somebody does that. It probably won't be me. And then like another city, because this whole area is like in a divot. So yeah. So, and all of these, like, that's what, if I had other people join me, you would not be working on. Did they just run me over here? Or did I just drive myself over here? Maybe I drove myself over here. The idea would be that you guys would build in those other areas. And then we would have these connected, because that would be really cool. That would honestly be really, really awesome. Because then then we have these different styles of cities that all are connected to each other. Because there's no reason for you to build in my city. In this city here, it's already done. It's all just aesthetics now. And also, if you guys might not want to build your buildings in a realistic manner. Game is a bit much at the moment. Oh yeah, well nobody can join in anyway, so it's not really it's a non-issue right now. Is that I don't even have anybody. It's not even an option for people to join in at the moment. Why isn't this car moving? Oh, right as the autosave happens. But yeah, so that's the design. I even have billboard designs, though I don't know if that's going to be the final kind of ones, but I need to make a lot more. Obviously, there needs to be billboards for a whole bunch of different dumb products. I honestly think it came out. That's made of 4 large billboards that are all very limited in what you can do. This is what this billboard is. It's just a gradient with a number on it. Then this is just 2 pictures with a... Yeah, you only can do it's very tough. It's very tough. Even getting this design took me several iterations. I like how it came out. It kind of looks pretty realistic. It's actually talking about right there. Right here, pure, which is an ironic name. It's pure turbo fuel. It's supposed to be a very ironic name, because it's fuel, it's gas, it pollutes the planet, but they call themselves pure. I thought it was fun. Yeah, it's just turbo fuel. What's up, Megan? Yeah, and it's turbo fuel. This is just amazing. Oh, you want to play this? Well, understand that this is not what your world will look like when you play this game. This is what your world will look like. I'm on several playthroughs worth to get to this. Yours will look like this. But you should enjoy it this way, because it's fun. Enjoy it as this way, or organize it any way you want. Do your organization. I've seen a lot of people organize it in a different way. I have not seen one other person do this. Just not even one other person, and everything I've looked at so far. That's why I'm doing it. It looks pretty good. How are you doing, Megan? It looks pretty dang good. I'm very proud of it. Next I get what I have to do is I have to build a couple more buildings, and then after I get those buildings done, so I want to get once I get the university done, that's gonna cover up that whole area for me. I might have to do something over there a little bit, some sort of design. Maybe I'll just put like a parking garage there, just cheat and make a second parking garage over there. Which was a plan I had a long time ago, but I'm like, well, I already got the parking garage over there. Do I need another one? I mean, if I did make another one, it'd have to be a different design. Like, I wouldn't be able to just cheat and use the same design. It'd have to be different somehow in a major way. The university and then a parking garage, that would cover up a large area. I would have behind it to put in small buildings. Over there, some small buildings. And then with that there, I only need one more thing right over there. And then I kind of can just cheese the video from that point by being like from over here and kind of come into the city this way somehow and drive through the city. Because then you won't be able to see any empty space. That would be the main goal. It's just to not really see any of the empty space, because when you're in the middle of the city here and just walking down the streets, it really feels like a city. Like, this actually does, like, right here, if I'm just looking at this right here, I mean, there's a couple of things that make it look slightly off from a real city. I mean, obviously, if you really are paying attention to details, then you're going to notice a bunch of things that are not very realistic. But if you just look at it and at a glance out of the side of your eye, you might be like, hey, that's a city. That looks like an actual city right there. Which is the whole point. And the big buildings help so much. Man, the big buildings help a lot. As I figured they would. I think it's the illusion is greatest over towards some in areas with the parking garage. I think the illusion is at its greatest when I'm looking at something with the parking garage in view, because the parking garage is so realistic by itself. Bum 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 bum. Bum, 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 bo, 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 bo. Is there a car parked in the garage? Didn't I have a truck parked up here once? Do 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 do. Man. A lot has been done. Next up is gonna try to make these offices look decent. It's gonna be the next main thing, designing these offices to work and look like offices. Fill in that little gap. I did, but I don't know what happened to it. I do not know what happened to it. Did anybody have a favorite apartment? Let's go up there. I haven't been up there in a while. Ooh, man. I myself forget that all this stuff is only here because I put it here. Because it feels like part of the game. It feels like it's just part of the game, which is crazy because it's not. None of it is. It's just, man, it feels weird. Didn't pop in. You want to see the apartments? I just finished the apartments. I mean, only one of them is decorated. It kind of looks like that looks pretty cool with the fog. Having the fog show up, that's actually pretty awesome. Look at that. That is so cool. I didn't even think about that as a factor. I didn't even think about that as a factor when I was building this. Oh my word. That's so cool. It's like polluted from a distance up. And just the tops of the buildings. Oh, I'm fine. Oh, I'm fine. So this is the rich people's apartments. We'll go to the rich people's apartments. We'll do one more tour of the apartments, and then we'll call it for today. We have this is like a mini shopping area. I like it. I actually really love this arch. It really reminds me of like a mall thing. I feel like I've seen it in a few malls. You know, some sort of random arch in the middle of the walkway or doorway or something. We have a little bit of office spaces here. You know, for various things. I don't know what. And then rich people live up in this. The staircase would have I need to put a chandelier in. Need to make the chandelier come down from the top. Autosave. Okay. Let's start off over here. This is a studio style. These are rich people apartments. These are the high-end apartments. Keep that in mind. These are the very high-end apartments. Maybe we don't show off. Maybe I'll show off the not high-end apartments first. Maybe we'll do the not high-end apartments first. Because the high-end apartments are pretty cool. I like them. So let me get up to the second to top floor really quick. Bum 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 ba 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 ba. All right, so I even designed elevators. Do you like my elevator? Can I not? There we go. I'm in the elevator now. Do you like my elevator? I love the how the elevator came out. And then this is a stairway. And we have it doesn't actually work. It's a non-functioning elevator. It doesn't actually work. It definitely doesn't actually work. But it's still really cool. Because honestly, there's no way to there aren't elevators in this game. Alright, so there are 7 layouts. We have the first layout, enters into the kitchen, and then living room, dining room combination, bathroom, bedroom, single bedroom. Then the kitchenette. Let's name these layouts. This is the King's Corner layout. This is the kitchenette layout, which is heavy-duty kitchen, large bathroom. Hey, Sims! Sims, how much of this have you seen? Elevator mod? Well, I'm doing it modless. I have to do this build modless. It's going to be a vanilla city build. Because that way it's more impressive. We have you've been here for about 20 minutes. Okay, so what have you seen? Because there's some stuff I'd love for you to see if you haven't seen it. You're gonna see something that I think you're really gonna appreciate here coming up soon. Okay, so this is the kitchenette, and then we have the balcony. Every apartment has a balcony. Every apartment has its own balcony, and then we have the grand. This is the grand layout. It's has a very features a boastful living and dining area, a modest kitchen, and a modest bathroom with a decent sized bedroom and a poor view but excellent air condition outside the back. And then we have what's a good name for this one? The cozy. This is the cozy layout. Small bathroom, small bedroom, living area, and dining area, kitchen area, kind of all interconnected, and a decent view of the. Mainly when I started touring the apartments. Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, I should be able to show you some more stuff. Then this one is this one is called the hall. This is the hall layout. Starts off in a hallway, another small bathroom, small bedroom, very, very small kitchen, living, dining area. And then the bedroom features a balcony. It's a private balcony for the bedroom. Here goes the autosave. Then we have, oh, not that one. That's mine. Then this one is the Peabody. This is the Peabody layout. It opens into the kitchen. It has a very nice, very open and nice living dining room attachment with the balcony attached to the dining room and a lovely view of the city. And then we have a decent bathroom that is connected to the master bedroom, which has a very, very open, very bright. And then the layout, what am I going to call out this layout? Let me think of this. Let me talk to Puff and think of a name for this layout before we go. While we're looking at it, because I actually have furniture in, I actually put furniture in this last one. There's actually furniture designed that I set up and made. I had to get very creative. And I think Sims, you will appreciate some of the creative lengths I went through, especially one, mainly one, really. Mainly one. I want to see your opinion on it. Because I had to get very creative. Hold on, let me talk to Puff. I'm trying to think of a good. Okay, let's go in. I'm gonna call it. The Sims Sun layout. No, the Sims layout. No, the dang it, I'm trying to think of something to go with Sims' name. Because Sims kind of inspired me to play this game. I probably would have never played this if it wasn't Sims getting us into it. Well, call it the Sims layout. If I think of a better name, I'll let you know. But I actually have furniture in here that I've designed. We have the bathroom here. I made a mirror out of a square sign and then a toilet out of the steel beams. The shower out of steel beams. Very cramped, but I mean, people understand it's a shower, I think. We have a couch and a TV. I love how the couch came out. Very basic, but you know, you never thought of it before. Gotta love it. I need to change the pictures, obviously. We got a little dining area. The table was hard to design and still isn't perfect, obviously. We have the a bedroom area, which still needs a little bit of work. We have the kitchen area, and I really like how this kitchen came out. This it came out pretty good. Look at that kitchen. What a great kitchen. And then we have a lovely view. This is probably the best view out of all the apartments. I don't think any apartment has a better view than this one. Or this layout. And then the other bedroom here. And this is what I wanted to show you, Sims. Look. Look. Doesn't it look like a keyboard? Right? I'm so proud of this. I'm maybe more proud of it than I should be. That's an upside down TV with a picture of a light on it. Oh man. And it looks like a key. I'm so proud of it. Bro, it looks like a freaking keyboard. I love it. I love it. I cannot believe I was able to find something, because I was like, how am I going to get it to look like there's a keyboard there? But it came out pretty good. Obviously the chair is glitchy. I was trying to figure out a way to get that to not be glitchy, but I haven't really found out a way to do it yet. I've tried to figure out a way to deal with a lot of glitchiness, because that happens for like everything. Like especially like on this floor here. If I was to take off this flooring. You love the layout? And call it the Sims layout. So we see that there's actually floor there. So that can get really glitchy like that. Oopsie. But I haven't done any of the other apartments. Now, it could be argued that I should do all of them, because it looks great from an outside perspective. Like if I'm looking at it from this way, it looks so much better than the ones that are empty. But I mean, maybe for the video, what I should do is I should just finish just what can be seen from outside. So just these two rooms in this case, and then just these few rooms right here. That way, from anywhere over here, you see that. You see it. Because right now, like, you can kind of see it's empty. Will happen with beams. Yep, and then we have, we did the math earlier. It's 126 apartments. Okay, now let me go over here. Oh, I'm gonna show you at the bottom of this really quick. We have little shops at the bottom. I haven't really designed anything to do with them yet, but you know, little shops and back. You know how malls have these like back hallways that goes into connects the stores for back access and whatnot. So you have all these back hallways and whatnot that lead to other shops and like this is the elevator. No, 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 no. Now let's go into the rich people's apartments. These are where the rich people stay. Like people are paying millions to live in these apartments. We start on this balcony. Maybe I shouldn't start on the balcony. So we have a studio entrance. It's a very studio style. You wouldn't think that people would pay that much for this, but I mean, it would be a style by choice. There's a lot of space here. You got a very small, modest kitchen, small bathroom on the lower floor, and then you have a couple of very large open spaces and a very large bedroom. Not much is necessary, but the person that lives here is living alone. They're a bachelor, but they love having a lot of space for nothing. No, that's what we'll call that. That's the bachelor. That's the bachelor, right? This one is has a lot of rooms, has one bathroom here, has a pretty decent sized bedroom here, a lovely kitchen. This is probably one of my favorite kitchen layouts that I have made so far. I need to actually get furniture in there. We have this absolutely stunning balcony area that that'll overlook the ocean. And then just absolutely beautiful when it's done. Like, obviously I need to put more stuff out there. And then upstairs we have a larger bathroom with a study and a master bedroom with its own private bathroom. And then even I made sure that the private bathroom had a tall window for privacy. Yes, I went through that length that I pointed out even. And then we have, wait, hold on, what should I call this one? The family. I'm going to call this one the family. Even though I would imagine that no families would live in any of these apartments. No, I would never. It would be either men, women by themselves, or a couple, but no I would imagine that no children live in this building. This one is a very stylish, I'd call this one the golden, because it has a lot of space. Public bathroom right there for parties. Oh no, this is the party place. That's what this place is. This place is for parties. Autosave. So we have large living space, large dining space, small bathroom, no shower, large kitchen space, a great balcony sitting on the edge, right in the middle of it all. And then upstairs is generally a private area where there is one master bedroom with a private bathroom, a larger bathroom with a shower, and then a second master bedroom with another private bathroom. Yes, that's right. This one has 2 master bedrooms with a bathroom attached. Pretty crazy. Then this one's probably my favorite. This one I call the librarian. This is a librarian layout. We have here a bathroom, a study. Over here we have like the living space. This is where you like put a TV and hang out and put your games and whatnot. Then you have a private bathroom connected to there. I mean, you could just treat this as a bedroom too, but I don't think it would be good as a bedroom and where its location. I don't think it would be good. I think it would be really good as like a gaming room or something, somewhere that's really easily accessible, but not quite in the pathway, because there'd be people walking by this all day. And that's just no fun. With a lovely, lovely balcony, double balcony, one balcony outside overlooking the city. Great view. The kitchen is a great kitchen. Look at that. Fantastic size kitchen. Really large, very open. Upstairs you have a couple of smaller bedrooms. Up here on the sides you have another bathroom, and then you have another bedroom, and then you have the master bedroom here. And the more I think about it, the more I think I'll connect this master bedroom to this bathroom, and with this lovely little balcony area. I just love it. Maybe those aren't all bedrooms. Maybe some of them are like, one's a study, one's a library, one's an office, you know, a lot of little rooms. One's an arts room, you know, so they don't all have to be bedrooms, because I would imagine that it's more of a one very rich person lives here rather than a family, a rich family. Definitely not a rich family. A rich family would have to have a much larger place than this. Bum, 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 bum. Like an entire floor. I mean, I could do that. I could build a one where each floor is its own apartment. And then that's all 4 layouts on this complex. And there are, there are 5 floors, each with 4 layouts. So right? Is that right? Yeah. 5 floors. Hold on, 4 floors? No, yeah, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 floors, 4 layouts, 20 floors. I mean 20 apartments. So between these two apartments, this has 126 apartments that all have very small square footage, and this has 20 apartments with all very large amount of square footage. I like them. You did the math. Tiger did do the math. I think they came out really good. Yeah, I might have to decorate them. Just on this side, just what's visible to this side of the city. I think I'll design each one of each floor, one of each anyways, to have furniture and whatnot. I don't know. I guess it may not be necessary. Like, how much is the fine detail gonna show through when you're at this distance? Because I can't, the right there, that is the floor that has things on it. And it does look different. There is an actual visual difference. Only if there were assets to decorate builds like that. Yeah. Well, I think I've done a pretty good job. Honestly, I think we've done a pretty good job of making those assets out of what we have. And I mean, that's kind of the idea. Like, I made the couch, the armoire, the tables, the chairs, the TV, the bed, the fridge, the counters, the everything. Out of two things. TVs and beams. And the 2 beam options we have. So total of 3 and different colors. All of those are only made out of 3 different things, made different colors. All of it. Okay, the counters are very large metal pillars put on their side and put halfway into the ground. And then, yeah. Any case, I think I will need to do something on that, in that building. Also, notice that the colors of the walls in the rich building is not quite the same white color that are in the it's more of a beige than the walls in the cheap building, because that's kind of realistic, right? The rich people have these like beige walls and things like that. They don't got really white walls, not unless it's the design choice. Beige walls and fancy wallpaper. Let me go over to production over here. Sims, so you still have you gotten into your nukes yet? Your nuclear power? So I didn't show you guys, but if you look at this, I started all of these things because I needed to hold uranium waste because there was no way to delete it. But look at that. This shows you that I'm actually that I'm actually a net positive for my uranium waste, meaning I convert more uranium waste than I use to something that's sinkable. As we see over here that I have my storage of plutonium fuel rods. I'm never going to actually use these because if I use these, it's going to produce plutonium waste. And there's nothing, you can't do anything with plutonium waste. You only can store it. And I actually have stored it. I had a little bit of plutonium waste, and it's like 90, and I went and stored it off the side of the map, and then I put a big radiation billboard in front of it. It's funny. It's funny. It does exist. But all of these are sinkable. So if you guys didn't know, that means I can do something with these. I can actually put these in something that essentially gets rid of them. So these require uranium waste to make. So I'm essentially converting uranium waste into something that that is clean. So I have that this creates a clean energy source. Because it is neutral. It ends up being neutral. I'm not creating waste. I'm not creating waste at all. I actually did have a problem with my water recently where my nuclear plants were not getting enough water. But I just solved that issue. I just separated them. I just gave them all their own. Like, because when I built this place, all of this, when I first built it, I didn't know what I was really doing. And so after I got so much more progress done on this area, I understood a lot more of what I was doing. It's crazy. It's crazy. I think the craziest thing about having this build and playing in a build like this is that you forget that the game is actually this. You know? And like that's what I've been noticing when I show the city to people that Sims, I don't know if you've seen. Well, I don't know. I'm probably not. I don't know if you've shown your builds to people that don't play Satisfactory. But if I show the city build to people that don't play Satisfactory, the reaction is kind of like, "Oh, that's really cool. What did you do? Is it like The Sims where you control the people?" Like that was Kat's reaction yesterday. I thought that was funny. Because it looks realistic. It looks like it's part of the game. Kat's not the only person who's reacted that way. I mean, but pretty much everybody who hasn't played Satisfactory, if I show them the city, they don't realize that I built the entire city. They think that the ground was already there, and then I just came across this ground and started building on it. And that like most of the buildings aren't, that I didn't put there. So when talking to you, Sims, where you've been around this entire map, like people that are Satisfactory veterans already know that this isn't there. So it makes it a whole different story when you guys see this, because you guys are like, whoa, that doesn't exist in the game. Oh man. I hope it's impressive to the Satisfactory builders and inspires people to kind of design it. Because, I mean, you could do the same technique anywhere. In several places across on the map. Where you just put this giant platform and then you just use the underground. Because this could also be organized. Like, if somebody else built a city like this, you could also organize all the conveyor belts underground and just do tunnels. Right? You could just build tunnels up. Like I have a tunnel for the like with the tunnel for the train, for example, over here. You could just do that, but for conveyor belts, and have them everywhere. And then you could have these network of underground tunnels that's a whole nother level of complexity. I may eventually do that. I mean, I would do that if enough people enjoyed the content, the video, for example, where I was looking to do more for Satisfactory, then I probably would work that in, because it would be content. Like here, this is going to be my battery storage. It's going to be an underground thing, but like, see, there's so much space, and like I could take the time to just build these tunnels that go underneath. I could even go as far as to make the tunnels with arches the whole way down, because as you know, Sims, that exists. So you could make these really intricate looking nice tunnels. Even probably could finagle it to have a curved bottom, and then one side of the tunnel you have catwalks that are like half in the wall. So then that way, when you're using the catwalk, it's only this narrow space like real, and then the whole other wall is conveyor belts and stuff. I can see it in my head. It could be pretty cool. Oh man, so many ideas. Yeah, look at all this. These are my what's above us over there are all the packaging. All the packaging places. So if we go over there. Yeah, I'm trying to like really go all out and make it worth it. Give it my all, and then see if people like it enough for me to continue it. Because I probably wouldn't mind continuing it, but I need a reason to continue it. Honestly, this build has taken me hundreds of hours already, and I do not have if there's not a reason for me to continue building on it, then I can't justify spending another 200 or 300 hours building it. And I'm sure you guys all agree, right? The only way I could justify it is if I found it personally fun, but I only find it fun because I feel like I'm actually being productive towards a bigger goal. If I don't feel like I'm being productive towards a goal, I feel like it kind of is a waste of time for me. Because the productivity is what I find fun. Like, the idea that people will watch this video later keeps me going and keep making it better and going all out, like going for the extra mile, going beyond the pushing the envelope, because I can push the envelope pretty dang hard. I think we can all agree that I can push the envelope on pretty much everything you guys have seen pretty hard. I mean, what have I not been? The only thing, yeah, everything. Everything streaming related. I've done everything. And I could just do it more. It just depends on what I focus on. Yeah. I'm trying to think of one thing I haven't done. Well, I haven't done streaming related. And when it comes to, editing, audio, song, filmography, cinematography, building, streaming, gaming, talking. I've done it all, but I'm trying to figure out where to really focus the attention at. So, that's kind of why I started this building, is because people really like my builds. They always have, ever since Fallout 4, and it's kind of easy and mindless for me. Oh, Sims, you might like this. Do you like my design for my drones? I don't actually use them, but they're all color-coded, and then these drones are deliver anywhere. These truck stations are all color-coded to their drones. So a truck just drops something off, and that drone can go anywhere. Can be delivered literally anywhere. This is obviously like you would pay. This would be like a pay to use drone service, but it would be like probably a government thing, the government of this world, which I haven't actually thought about since there's no other people involved. Can you be a government of yourself? Because we are in this game our own government. You never mess with drones? I haven't really either. I just have them set up. They're just truck stations connected to the inputs of drones. It's literally all they are. I don't have them deliver anywhere because I don't have any other drone ports. But it was important to have them in. I mean, I take that back. We do have one other drone port. One other drone port over in Sand City. But it's, yeah. He's stuck. Oh my word. Oh no. Oh no. Poor guy. Poor guy. I think it's going to be really fun. So something I need to do is a lot of the trucks I programmed them before I put in the buildings. Before there were any buildings, and I just had roads everywhere. It just used to be roads. There used to be like no buildings, and I had like next to no buildings. And then I programmed in these different cars to drive various places. But I stopped doing that when I started putting in some more buildings, and mainly the things on the streets, because yeah, as you saw right there, that sign over there was not there when I originally made that car drive through there. So now it gets caught on that sign every time because I just clip it with the initial recording of the thing. So I have been refraining to put more cars on the road until I have everything in place. I have the street lamps in place. I have the street barriers in place. Sims, do you know where to get a lot of flowers? Because the one thing I really need badly is I need to go flower farming. I need to get a lot of flowers. Like a lot of flowers. Like many thousands. And I don't know where to get any. I have been looking. I had a few hundred before, but I don't even know where I got them because they were all pre-city, pre-home city. I wonder how many hours I've spent on home city specifically. Probably 200 hours. It's probably 200 hours on this place, on home city specifically, and the road. I have to combine them both because the road is part of home city. It goes around the entire world, yes, but it truly is part of the city. Even though a small portion of it is, it needs to be a part of the city. Because what do roads do but connect larger areas together? It's starting to rain. The one thing I needed that kind of breaks the realism is that when you're inside in one of the top apartments and you can hear the crickets and the frogs from the thing underneath, it's like that's a little unrealistic because if you're on the top floor of the apartment complex, ain't no way you're gonna hear those freaking frogs in the undercity, underneath the whole city. Because, man, I'm still in shock. Anywho, lots of work still needs to be done. You know, I still have to put these everywhere. I actually need to put, you know, distances on it. Like shipping docks 1 kilometer or something. Freedom Highway, that's right there, so not really necessary. Oh, the train's coming in. I need to put stuff on the train so that it fills up the back of it. Bum 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 na na. Let's get on the train, riding all the same. Went through the tunnel, now we waiting here in the funnel. Na, na, na. Gonna sit here and catch the train, and we sitting here waiting in the rain. If we don't catch it soon, we might see the moon. Do 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 do. Yeah, the office complex obviously needs walls and whatnot. I think if I do something over with nuclear pasta area and put in the university, then the city will be good enough for me to make that video. And then I can finally make it and put it out. I don't know how long it's going to take. Hopefully not that long, though. Because I do want to start branching out into other kinds of topics, other kinds of videos, other kinds of content that both you guys can enjoy, but also is sustainable in the long term. Ba 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 dee dee doo. Sand City, man, it really feels like a Sand City. Epic train station. Okay, so guys, let's go ahead and call it. What am I doing? Let me just hang out up here. Let's go ahead and call it for today on the Streamity Stram. Thank you guys so much for joining and hanging out, and I hope you guys enjoyed. This is fine. Is it fine, Tiger? I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and it's pretty much just a big tour. We didn't really work on anything, but I wasn't really planning on working on anything. I was just kind of wanting to show you guys what has been done on the world. Try to just, probably give myself more motivation to just finish it up. I've been working hard on it, trying to get it done so that I can just do other things. And start doing a lot of things. Doing things that are good and fun and awesome. Look at that. That's pretty great. I need to work on other projects. Let's go ahead and let me see if I can't give you guys a link to somebody who is making content. And if you guys would like to, if you guys like the music you've been hearing, I know you have. No, I'm kidding. This is the music we've been listening to. It's literally all music I made. I put together in some way, and 2 of them, maybe 3 of them, we put together. Was it 2? Was it 3 people? 3 songs? It might be, I want to say it's 2 or 3 songs that we all made on stream. Stasis for Dasis, Stasis for Dasis and United. Yeah, all the rest I made. Yeah. This is one of my favorites. Toy Box. Let me see if I can't give you a link to somebody else. Somebody else. Somebody else. Somebody else. Hey. Because Sims, you're here and Tiger's going to do his work. I will give a link for you, Sims, and anybody who wants to follow. We're not going to do a raid. But he is currently playing Genshin, which I know you like, Sims. But he also plays Satisfactory, and he loves Satisfactory, which he streams sometimes. So he's currently playing Genshin. So, you know, I think you'll like this guy. If you haven't seen him already, I'm sure you have. It's Adaran. Adaran! Night, Megan. Sleep well. Yes, thank you for joining. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Whew, I'm probably going to say hi. I'm hoping he came in and lurked for a little bit of today because he wanted to see my side. I wanted him to see my world. This Satisfactory world. The link is here. Let me do not a raid. Adaran Gaming. Have a great time with your math homework, Tiger. Have a great night. Megan, thanks so much for joining. Sleep well. Sims, my dude. Bruh. You didn't answer my question. You driving home. How dare... No, that's fine. I don't remember what the question was. Drive safe. Drive safe, bro. Drive safe. But there is a link. Sims, I was popping the link up for you. You're not sure where to grind for flowers. Oh! That question. Yeah, I haven't really went and looked for it at all. So it's really my fault. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking in this area. I mean, I got hundreds before, and I guess I just have to go somewhere where I got those hundreds at, and then, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like this area that I'm in right now has flowers, but I don't want to cut it up at all. I don't want to cut up this Blue Lagoon area at all. Excuse me. I don't want to cut it up at all. It's very pretty. Like, if we look over here to the right as we travel through, this place is beautiful. But yes, so guys, there's the link to Adaran. We're not doing a raid if you guys would like to join in. The grasslands, I checked where we're heading right now. The issue with that is that I went, but I don't know what they look like. I checked throughout here. I was cutting down everything in the grasslands. Are these what are considered like the golden fields out here? You're saying that this would be the best place? Because I was chopping down a whole bunch of stuff out here, and I got like 3 flowers, but maybe I was just in the wrong spot. Because I was out all throughout here and I was looking for stuff. With builds in the lagoon, it's going to be reworked. I'm not doing any more builds there except for maybe just making the train station look pretty. But that now worries me. Is my road going to get destroyed? That's going to suck. Hopefully, my road remains viable. When you pick up leaves? Yeah, but I mean, it's only like 1. Three. I got 3 flower petals. Oh my word. 3 again. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is that's nowhere, that's gonna be nowhere near the kind of amount that I need. I need way more than that. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know where to look for flowers. I mean, if that's what I have to do, I'm gonna have to go and do that. Then that's gonna be very painful, because I'm definitely probably not gonna be able to paint all the lines on the road, because the roads all need lines, and lots of them. The paint is gonna be something I need a lot of. Like, I was cutting up this stuff, and none of it, and it gives me very little flower petals. 59 leaves. I didn't even get any flower petals. I feel like there's got to be somewhere on the map that just has a lot of flower things, or at least small groupings, you know? Like, is there a cave with mycelia that drops it? I mean, I guess I should just have to go around and just, attack everything. The road obviously still needs the my roads still need the things underneath. Actually, you want to see how that works? I probably have the materials. I use blueprints a lot. You said you've been messing with blueprints? I have been using them a lot. Like this. This is how I design. Boom. There we go. I mean, I could probably make this smoother by putting upside down there. But there we go. Pretty easy, right? Now I have first support in. Very, very easy. That's what I have to go do that underneath everything. The hills are a little bit more complicated. Yeah, I know where that cave is. It's actually over here. But it doesn't have... I don't need mycelia. I don't need mycelia. I have in the bog. There's so much down there, but yeah, it's right there. I don't know what cave you're talking about. It's really the flower petals that I need. Truly the petals of flower. And I'm just not quite sure where to go. Man, so Sims, what I said earlier is that I was thinking that at some point during this save, that I would make a whole separate save with the city, and that I would have like you and like Tiger and Bumble, people that play the game, come in, and then like you could take over this area and do your own buildings and design your own like little city, and then just connect it to the road. We just have an off ramp here. We just have an off ramp here that you can use to get into your city, and then you can design roads and buildings as you see fit. And then I figured that would be really interesting, and really it would be very collaborative. This truck is clearly on doing very good. This truck is clearly doing very, very good on its own. It's poor thing is broken. That's interesting. Yeah, you'd be able to get any basic materials from home city, but still the goal would be to build make a recipe, make a building for every recipe. That would be the ultimate goal. And then extra buildings beyond that, you know, kind of not necessary. I actually stay out of the lagoon. See, I don't actually go down there at all. So I didn't really plan on building anything down there. So I think we'll be fine because I stayed out of it entirely. Not because I was thinking they were going to do something with it, just because I thought it was really pretty and wanted to leave it in. And then I brought the road out and around like this, which worked out very well. Honestly, look at that. It's fantastic. What a great road. The road came out so good. For all its glitchiness, you can barely notice, this road came out so good. Yeah, nothing's being done down there. I just wanted to do like some sort of road situation to connect the train station to the building. Uh-oh. 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 Goodbye, cruel world. The lagoon in the northern part of the map. Huh? What? Coordinates? Do you have coordinates to exactly where that would be? In the northern part? So like here? This kind of place? Right here, I have a road that goes through. I have a road that comes boom, boom, boom around this, up through here, curving down through here, and then all the way through there. That's where my road goes. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine, but unfortunately, if they take away this rocky area, I'll be upset because this area is very pretty and it's my favorite part of the road. Honestly, traveling from this point right here, coming in down through here and up through here and then all the way down here is probably my favorite part of the entire road. Freedom Freeway. Up here, up there, I've done literally nothing. Up here, I have wires because if we look at this, I have radar towers out in the middle of the ocean. Do you like that, Sims? Last time you saw my radar towers, they weren't. I didn't have as many. Do you like my radar towers, Sims? I only have a couple, one or two. Just a couple. Just a couple here and there. You know, I didn't want to overdo it. I actually don't have enough. I don't have enough. I actually do need to make it out up there like this. See, I'm not covering up there. And then I'd like to get these spots too, which means I have to put out 2 more radar towers that are about equal or further up on that. But I mean, like, I have all the landmass I can use uncovered, so I figured that should be good enough, because all the landmass that I can actually use is uncovered with radar towers. And then that allows me what I think the best thing about radar towers is being able to see all of the resources, whether they're pure, impure. When I was building, looking for ways to do things, this was very helpful. This was very, very helpful. In fact, when Tiger's not here, but if I would tell Tiger to build radar towers when he's playing, because they're just very useful to have. Very useful to have to know where resources are and stuff. And they go a pretty far distance. I mean, it doesn't look like it, but, you know, they go pretty far. Like, one radar tower, if I put one radar tower in my city, it would cover the entire city. In fact, half of this radar tower pretty much covers the entire city. Yeah, this one radar tower pretty much covers my entire city. on one side. And am I in my city? Where am I at? Oh, I'm not in my city, so I can't show you where that radar tower is. Anywho. There's the link. I just got sidetracked. Sims, bro. Play more on our game. Do you think we'll do a think we'll do a you know, just I don't need to do that. We can get a road in. I think we should get up to blueprints in our game rather quickly if we can, because we could probably cheese a lot of things via blueprints in our game. Blueprints are, man, I don't know if you've gotten too much into them, but those things are freaking powerful. Like, these are my lampposts, for example. I did not realize just how powerful blueprints are, but these are possibly one of the most powerful things you can have in the game. Like, this is, man, the blueprints are very powerful. Like, even for my stoplights, for example, like, I can make my stoplights at a moment's notice. I have red stoplight and green stoplight. Now, I still have to glitch the game. Oh! I just realized that they actually look different. Ooh. That's problematic. Maybe I'll have to redesign my red stoplight. They both need to be the same. The same style. So I'll have to redesign that. Any case. You have a save file to mess around with them? Look at that. Oh man, that might be really good in here. I don't know what to put on it, but it looks great in here. And it works like perfect. Okay, that's really not useful at all. But dang it, it's there. Crazy. Where's my train? Get out of here. Where's my train? Oh, it's just now leaving home station. Dang. Alright, it's too far away. It's a good fit there. Yeah, I don't know what we'll put on it. Something. This is obviously a place that's designed just for tourists and not for cargo. I mean, obviously, what's the point in unloading cargo here? It's not ever gonna have any sort of, it's purely aesthetic place. So I had all the train station in there, and it's just not even necessary. It would be a place where a public transportation system would drop people off. The roads came out really good. Man, I guess I'm still shocked whenever I'm just looking at all this. It feels like I didn't even do it, even though I put so much work into this. So much work in all this. And see all these roads, how they don't have lines? That's the issue, is that they need to have the lines on them. I mean, they have the lines which make them look like 3-lane highways, but that's not what I'm going for. I mean, I guess I could make them 3 lanes, but then the trucks are going to have a very small amount of space to drive on. Which, I mean, I guess I could do to make them 3 lanes. I don't know. Do you think it would look better as a 3-lane or a 2-lane? It's already a 2-lane. 3 lanes would require more flowers. Explorers fit on it just fine in between on one, but trucks just barely fit in between that. So they're going to be in multiple lanes. I mean, I guess I could. The more I think about it, the more, like, all the city streets, it looks better as 2 lanes. Because that's like what all the city streets are. They're all 3 blocks wide, but only 2 lanes. I mean, most of them. And then there's a couple of thin streets, which I left in there intentionally. only one is because I had to, because there was something I couldn't get rid of that would have been in the middle of the street, and that's one of those big poison balloons. But I mean, that's just like real life. Not all streets are going to be the same size in real life streets either, so it was accurate to do that. Man, we're all the way back here. All right, I'll give one more link over to Adaran once I get back into the city. Just getting all the way back into the city. Boom, ran into the car. Imagine the other train was here and went boom. Nice. What a lovely, lovely view. Super awesome. Okay. So guys, thanks so much for joining and hanging out today. I probably won't be working on this on stream. Not a raid. Nah, we gotta have a bunch of people chatting in the stream before I'm kind of comfortable doing a raid. You know, because especially with like Adaran, because he has this big hold to do, and he'll do it for just like one or two people, but I feel like I want him to be able to save that for like large amounts of people, because it's just so cool. It's so cool. Or just more people that are like coming in and appreciating it, right? But that doesn't mean I still am always going to give you a link to somebody, because as I say, people find their favorite content creators through links, through raids. I can't tell you how many times people have found their favorite content creator by somebody else raiding them. So I will always give a link, even if we don't do a raid. Always give you a link, even if we don't do a raid, because hey, that link might lead you to your favorite streamer, you know? Which means I might not see you anymore, but that's really not the point. The point is that you're happy and that you have the content that you feel best suits your entertainment that you want, right? That's kind of more the point, is is for you guys. You guys having good content, and then me always working on my content to just be interesting enough to help you guys want to hang out here and spend time here. Like this. What a crazy building. Do we have pet rocks in the city? Wondering if we can have a pet rock. There's a rock over there. We have a rock there. That a very large rock. And then there's a rock there. A large rock. They're the only two rocks sticking up out of the ground. Can't get rid of them. We will call this the Harbau boulder. No, we're gonna call this the Harbau boulder. Just for you, bro. This is the Harbau boulder. You got a tree growing out of you. Bum 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 bum. The Harbau boulder. It was very large. Very large. We can put like little grass around it, bro. Epic. It's a little park. Little park around it. Here you go, bro. Look at this. Oops. Look at this grass that just grew all of a sudden. And no, that is not just green colored concrete. I will sue. That is 420 grass, please. Yep, look at that. It's a Harbau rock in a little thing. We can even finish it off here with a little fence. Here we go. Actually, let's go with the other fence. Let me zoop this. There we go. Look at that. Oh, I've realized that they're not facing the same way on each one. That's weird. There we go. I don't know why they're like, look at this. They're not facing. How does that even happen? How does that even, I didn't even know that was a thing. What? So that means that, oh, wait, what is going on here? That means that the railing has to be based on, I didn't know that. Okay, I see why. So we do this, and we have to go on oh, okay. So it goes based on the one you're looking at. So this one. This side of it goes towards the inside, wherever the inside is. Interesting. Wait, I just realized that was the wrong green. What was I coloring it as? And then this is wrong. Gotta fix this and then we can call it. I get so distracted. You guys are distracting. I'm fine with it. Okay, here we go. And then we do this. And then finally, green. There we go. 420 Park. It is Park 420. I may change the color of the fences in the future, but for now they are green. Nice. And yes, that is definitely grass. I mean, for sure, not just a fake, not grass, painted concrete. That just be dumb. I mean, who would think that they could just pass off green concrete as grass, bro? It's like, pff, man. There is no grass. That's something I would like them to add. Is just grass or a tree. Being able to put in trees and grass, like have this block, but it just be grass. Just be a grass looking texture. Allow me to paint asphalt green. That would work. Like, see, if I do this and I aim this swatch at the asphalt, well, it doesn't change the color of the asphalt at all. It still stays black. But if I was just able to change this asphalt to any color I want, I could use this asphalt for carpets. I could use it as grass. I could use it as decoration. But really, I'm just stuck. I can still use it as carpets, but it's always the one color, because you can pass it off as carpets. If you have it inside, you can pass it off as carpet. I mean, I'm using it as asphalt in every single building. Did you notice? No. Because that's the point. That's the point. It's not supposed to be able to be noticed. It's just you don't see it as asphalt because you're inside a building. You can't feel it or touch it. You don't see any reflection off of it. It's the same difference, right? Same difference. You can't really tell. All those buildings, floors are completely made of asphalt. Imagine actually being in a building where your floor was made of asphalt. Weird. Anywho, I'm getting so distracted. There is the link up there. I gotta call it. Man, be sure to stay tuned to the channel, because I'm gonna keep on working on this build and getting it, and then I want to do a couple of kind of video designs, and then please watch those videos, because watching those videos, if they do well enough and enough people watch them, I will go through and spend another 200 hours building just even more. I could there's nothing stopping me from filling this entire city except just the amount of time it would take me to do so, which I could do. But there needs to be a goal for it. I can't just do it for fun. I don't got time for that. I don't got time for that. Nobody's got I don't got time for fun, unfortunately. So this is fun, but it needs to still have that productivity. So I really thank you guys all for allowing me to do this and be productive, especially my members like Sims, Tiger, Megan, BumbbleKitten, Omega Vanguard, all you guys, Jarett Parsons, who's mainly only here for Among Us, and then everybody watching, like Senior Harbow. Thank you guys so much. I gave you a link to Adarin Gaming. That's how I pronounce that now. Gaming. Adarin Gaming there. He is playing some he's completing the chasm. He's adventure rank 57. It's only now completing the chasm. That's a weird game. You can be adventure rank like 10 and complete the chasm. Okay, not really. But I'm like 30 and I can complete the chasm if I wanted to. Just shows you the options you can do in that game. He's playing Genshin Impact, and he also plays Satisfactory sometimes, so be sure to check him out. And also, if you guys like what you're hearing, all this music you're hearing, this one's called Extraordinary, and it is a song I made. This is one of my favorite parts right here. You don't hear the music? Man, I said probably about 4 times this stream said, if you guys like the music that's going on right now, this is on my SoundCloud. Nothing. I mean, it's not. Everybody's lurking, and I get it. But I assumed that it could be heard because nobody told me they couldn't hear any music, even when I actively mentioned it. I actively mentioned it several times, and not one time for the past 3 hours did anyone tell me that there was no music playing. Thank you, Sims. Thank you for telling me. That's upsetting. That's upsetting. For 3 hours, no music. Just me talking. No sounds of games, no music, no nothing. For 3 hours. That's very upsetting. Oh man. It's my fault. I should just listen to my own streams before I hit start, or before we start up. Man. Guys, just so you know, if you don't hear game sounds or music or anything and you only hear my voice, that's not the way it's ever supposed to be. Not ever. So if you only hear my voice and there's no other sounds, just say, hey, I only hear your voice right now. And then I will know that something is wrong. Because not one stream ever will just have my voice. Not even a talk stream will only have my voice. Always. There will always be something else in the background going on. Every time. So if you ever hear just my voice, I mean, it's really up to me, not you guys, but I would be very grateful if you ever hear a stream that is literally only my voice, to be like, hey, I only hear your voice. It's because then, like, you guys will know. You guys will know. Be like, well, he doesn't intend it to be that way. What's up, pizza? That's my bad. It's really no, Tiger, you're not, it's not your fault. No. It's not your fault to make sure that I'm on top of these things. But it's none of your guys' fault. It's not up to any of you guys. It's up to me, 100%. Man, I'm just kicking myself now because I should have checked it. I should have checked my all my audios. I should have a checklist that I go through, you know. I do forget a lot of things. I do. Yep. No, it's my fault. The music wasn't playing the whole time. Oh, I was listening to this. This is what I was talking about before. Na 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 na. I love it. Love that part. That's what I was talking about before with Extraordinary. Man, I can't even believe how many times I mentioned music today too. I feel like an idiot because I mentioned music and nobody could hear it, and because I didn't check it beforehand, I had no idea that nobody could hear anything. It's my fault. Okay. Anywho, there's the link. Now you guys can hear the music, and hopefully it'll be going on for the next stream as well. And I'm not like completely forgetting about that. But you guys, thank you guys so much for joining, hanging out. Definitely look forward to the video. I'd love to have as many people enjoy the video when I actually get this done as possible. And yeah, it should be fun. I will see you guys tomorrow for some more content. Until then, stay amazing. Sleep well. Toodaloo.